Do you still need a novel outline for NaNoWriMo and you're running out of time? Or are you simply looking for the fastest, simplest way to create a novel outline? In this video, I'm breaking down my NaNoWriMo Kickstarter outline, or my quick guide to outlining your novel. Here we go. Happy NaNoWriMo, everyone! I'm Jessica Brody, bestselling author of Save the Cat Writes a Novel and the founder of the Writing Mastery Academy. For those of you who don't know what NaNoWriMo is, be sure to visit nanowrimo.org and get yourself signed up because it is amazing. Basically, NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month, and it's a challenge to write 50,000 word manuscript in only 30 days. It starts on November 1st, which doesn't leave you a lot of time left to prep. So if you're just starting out your NaNoWriMo prep or simply looking for the fastest way to outline a novel, I've got you covered. This is my most basic, stripped down, condensed version of a novel plot outline, also called the Kickstarter outline or the last minute prep outline. Basically, this is my outline of an outline. If you've already downloaded my Save the Cat Writes a Novel starter kit, which I'll link to in the description below, then you have a more expanded version of the method that I use to outline all of my novels, which is essentially a blueprint that breaks down all stories into 15 beats or plot points. But you may not have time to figure out all those 15 beats or are just too daunted by the idea of creating an entire novel outline before you even start writing. Or for those of you who just want to start off with something a little bit more simple, then this Kickstarter outline is for you. Okay, so in order to give you the best possible chance of writing a compelling first draft of a novel in 30 days, I recommend nailing down what I call the 5 foundational beats, or the turning points. You'll find these same 5 beats in all great stories ever told, movies and novels alike. These are the beats on which all other beats hinge, which is why I like to figure those beats out before I start filling in the others. Granted, you can't survive on 5 beats alone. Eventually, you're going to need to figure out more, but these 5 foundational beats will definitely give you a kickstart and allow you to hit the ground running on November 1st. So here they are. 1. The catalyst. 10% of the way through your novel, you absolutely positively must have an inciting incident. No exceptions. Something big has to happen to your main character that turns their status quo world upside down. Breakups, deaths, and getting fired are always popular choices. Basically, anything that the character is not expecting and that is life-changing enough that your character can't go back to their old way of doing things. Number 2, break into Act 2. 20% of the way through your novel, your character should enter some kind of new world or try a new way of doing things. Hopefully, if you've made your catalyst big enough, this won't be hard to do. The old world has already been turned upside down. It shouldn't be too big of a stretch to push your character into doing something different. For a bit more about this, check out my video dedicated entirely to the break into 2 beat, which I'll link to below. Number 3, the midpoint. Halfway through your novel, another change should occur. Sometimes this comes in the form of a second catalyst, sometimes it comes in the form of a giant breakthrough or realization or plot twist, but this beat should contain either a false victory, the character gets something that they want, or a false defeat, the character loses something that they want, or fails to achieve some type of goal. This victory or defeat is what sends the story in a new direction, because either they got what they wanted and their big life problems still exist, or they haven't gotten what they wanted and their problems are bigger than ever. Either way, the character has to try something else yet again. Number 4, the all is lost. It's exactly what it sounds like. 75% of the way through the novel, your character should hit some kind of rock bottom, the lowest of the low. Something happens to them that brings them to their lowest point in the entire story, a point from which they don't believe they'll ever bounce back. Number 5, break into Act 3. But bounce back they do. Huzzah! A solution to the problem. This moment, usually coming around 78 to 80% of the way through the novel, is when your character finds a solution and makes some kind of big proactive choice to act upon that solution. This will push your story into Act 3, which is all about the resolution, or in other words, the cleaning up of all the messes they got themselves into in Act 2. So those are my 5 key foundation beats that should give you a good jumpstart on your novel outline. If you want or need more structure, be sure to download my Save the Cat Writes a Novel starter kit, which will give you all of the beats that make up the Save the Cat plotting method, the same method that I use to write all of my novels, plus 3 full beat sheet analyses of popular novels. But if nothing else, I urge you to start thinking about these 5 turning points of your story. If you can nail down at least an idea of what these 5 beats are and write toward them, I promise NaNoWriMo will be a much smoother process. If you're looking for more guidance on writing novels quickly, like, say, 50,000 words in 30 days, check out my novel fast drafting course, available online and on demand in the Writing Mastery Academy. In this course, you'll learn the fastest, most efficient way to write novels and finish them every single time. This is the same method that I use to write 3 to 4 books per year. I'll link to that in the description below. Happy NaNoWriMo, happy writing, and may the word count be with you.